Good morning, boys and girls. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I needed to get out of the house and outdoors. I had meant to go camping Friday night, week before last, when my new acquaintances couldn't make it after all, so I lost my mojo. Now, last Friday, I swore I'd go. I invited a couple people 2 Fridays ago. I always try to invite people. Everybody deserves to be outdoors. I didn't invite anybody last week, so I had no accountability. And this week I just knew I had to get outdoors. And I was right. Man, it feels so good to be in the solitude, away from everything normal, to my routines, my autopilot. Have a campfire, for Pete's sake. To have your tent set up, all your gear in place. Proud of myself for not bringing a cook stove. It's like Jesse said, camping is camping. Your oatmeal and blueberries will be lukewarm. Okay, maybe it'll be less than lukewarm today, but it is camping. You may even choose to leave your stinking toothbrush and your vitamins for one morning, one afternoon. So a couple points, and then we'll peek outside the tent. I did not know you can hear the forklifts 3 miles away across the tundra at the airport. So at midnight, I'm still listening to the beep, beep, beep of forklifts backing up, unloading and loading freight at the airport. Otherwise, this is directly underneath the flight plan of a lot of planes, and so it kind of stinks. Otherwise, it's kind of nice to hear the drum of motors on the river. The river's still 1.5 or 2 miles straight south of me, but because there's no other noises, you hear the drum of motors. Quick inventory check for all those interested. It started out long johns, socks, and 2 long sleeve shirts. By 3 a.m., I had to go out, use the restroom, came back, put on a pair of pants over my long johns, and an extra top. I started sleeping with the neck scarf and the stocking cap a while ago. It's nice not to have to tuck your head underneath your sleeping bag all the time. Of course, that's fall or winter camping, not hot summer camping. Otherwise, my marmot bag kept me warm. A couple times I woke up cold, but not freezing. I was just chilly. Went back to sleep. Here's our inventory day, and then we're going to peek outside. So, it's 11:30. I just woke up. I think I got 12 hours sleep. I have a book to read. I have some binoculars. We're going to head south at least a half a mile. I want to just break the ice and get a little further than I have before. We got our coffee this morning. We have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We have about 1.5 cups of cooked oatmeal with blueberries. We have Cinnamon Life cereal, trail mix, some assorted cheese, Lots of water. We have our 3/4 gallon dromedary, however big that is. This extra water. I had a Dr. Pepper last night, but backpacks, sleeping bag, air mattress. Let's peek outside. Anywhere else you wouldn't be surprised by finding 3 mosquitoes, but here it was 40 degrees last night. I really didn't expect to see mosquitoes, but it is September 30th. I thought I heard a dog bark is the reason I got up. Finally. So, my brother asked one time, I think maybe Neil did, where did I get this fantastic tarp? It took me a couple days research to find what it is. It's a footprint for a giant 12-man tent or a party tent. So it's the ground cloth for a giant tent. If I can find the label on one corner. Everything's dry this morning. I'm so happy. Well, the label is on the bag after all, so I'm not going back inside. But you can find a 12-foot by 12-foot tarp. I was using it for a topper on my truck when I camped in the bed of my truck. I also bought a queen size mosquito net, and so it had 4 walls and a top, and it would have been for draping over a bed with some corner posts. I used it for my topper on my truck. Here in a minute, I'm going to show you our dugouts. I think at least my dad deserves to see the dugouts. I was telling you in the last video, one is 80 to 100 feet long, 60 feet wide, 20 feet deep, something like that. That's a little exaggerated, but it's so big that's a good estimate. Last time the only time me and Jesse were here, we saw 2 swans that were so enormous they looked the size of deer down there. And actually it wasn't that pond, it was the pond. I would lift my camera right on the corner and back. There's a pond. Okay. Wonderful camping spot. All right. Love you, boys and girls.